carry out this vertical farming, whatchamacallit.
I can't believe this. I don't care whether those farms are vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. This is absurd. You're fired.
Actually, it's weird. I'm doing research on vertical farming. I'm glad you brought it
Oh,
up.
great, we need your help. Wait. I've got a grape seed in my pocket. Let's plant it now. And we shall reap the fruit of vertical farming. Oh, where am I?
Hey, you must be the one applying for the job. I'm Jack.
Oh, hi, I'm Will. Well, actually, I'm just wondering if you can tell me where I am.
I'm glad you can be here so soon. My super productive farm is really killing me. You see, I just finished harvesting room 120.
You mean this is a farm? In the skyscraper? How could that be?
Man, you must come from a country far, far away. Now, Taiwan is the center of vertical farming. We started this in 2040.
2040. What year is it now?
Of course it's 2050. Poor kid, you must have gotten a sunstroke. Here, have some grapes.
Oh, thank you. Oh, wow, it's so big.
Yeah.
And delicious.
Come on, let's go to floor 109. I've got to fix that ultra irrigation.
The ultra irrigation what?
Oh, here comes the professor. I think he can explain better. Professor Kevin, I thought you said that you would fix my ultra irrigation.
Oh, right, my bad. I've been fixing the piping machines for the whole morning. Without it, we cannot recycle the sewage and the rainwater, and the crops will perish. Who is he, the new farmer?
Yeah, this is Will.
Hi, I'm Will. Well, actually, I'm just wondering where I am, though.
He seems to know nothing about vertical farming. Can you teach him a little bit?
Oh, vertical farming is a method of farming. Essentially, what we do is stack greenhouses on top of the other.
Oh, but how about the lower floors, How can they get enough sunlight?
Oh, that's simple. We have solar panels on all sides of the building, and that can generate the electricity.
To put it simply, vertical farming is completely self-sustaining.
Vertical farming? What do you say? This is total rubbish. I'd rather build a seed.
He's a little, mentally ill.
Enough of it, environmental nonsense. I'm the boss.
Who's that guy?
You mean Steve?
Yeah.
He used to be a rich landowner. After he rejected our plan on vertical farming, he went bankrupt and bananas.
Oh.
Hey, new guy, did you see the gadget there? Oh, turn the dial to 3 passcode and see if it works.
Me? Oh, okay. Woo! Oh, it must be a dream or something. Oh, looks like I'm back to the present.
Please don't take away my land. Farming isn't profitable at all. I want to build a casino.
If you take my land away, who will feed the people in Taiwan? There's not much farmland left,
Hey, calm down, guys. What are you arguing about?
He took my money.
Chill out, guys. Well, I've got a way to solve your problem. It's called vertical farming.
Farms and buildings? Seriously?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
Great, let's do this.
Oh, come on. A farm in the air, no one will buy it. Kevin,
Yeah?
come here and tell them this is impossible.
Actually, I like it. I think it's amazing then.
What?
What are we waiting for? Let's carry out this vertical farming for thingy.
I can't believe this. I don't care whether this farm is vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. It will not work. Kevin, you're fired.
It's weird. I'm doing research on vertical farms. I'm glad you brought it
Oh,
up.
great. Well, we need your help. Oh, wait. I've got a grape seed in my pocket. Let's plant it now.
Okay.
And we shall reap the fruit of vertical farming in 2050.
Thank you.
Hold on.
Eric, show them your name tag. I'm in.
I'm Albert.
Albert, Ariel, and Maggie, and we need.
Oh,
Thank you.
where am I?
Hey, you must be the new guy so soon though. I just finished harvesting full 120. It's really killing me. It's like super productive. And then, you see, this is the farm. This is our farm.
You mean this is a farm in a skyscraper? How could that be?
Yeah. Oh man, it must come from a country really far away. You see, Taiwan is the center of vertical farming. We started this in 2040.
2040. What year is it now?
It's 2050. Duh. You must got sunstroke. Have some grapes.
Oh, thank you. Wow, it's so big. And delicious.
Come on, let's go to floor 109. I've got to fix up ultra irrigation.
The ultra irrigation what?
Just come.
Oh, okay.
Okay, here comes the professor. Professor, aren't you going to fix my ultra irrigation thingy?
Oh, my bad. I've been fixing the piping system for the whole morning. Result, we can now collect the sewage and the rainwater, and the crops will be perished.
Oh, hi, I'm Will. I'm just wondering where I am.
You know, he doesn't know anything about vertical farming, so you want to tell him something?
Oh, that's simple. Vertical farming is a method of farming. Essentially, what we do is to stack greenhouse on one another.
Really? But what about, like the lower floors? How can they get enough sunlight?
That's easy too. We have solar panels all over the building to generate electricity.
And it's completely self-sustaining.
Vertical farming. This is total rubbish. I'd rather build a casino.
He's a little, mentally ill.
Okay, enough of the environmental nonsense. I'm the boss.
Who's that guy?
Steve.
Yeah.
He used to be a rich landowner, but a couple of years ago, when he projected out on the vertical farming, he went a little bananas.
Hey, you guys, did you see the gadget there? Turn the dial to 3 Pascal and see if it works.
Okay, I'm on it. Boom. It must be a dream or something. Looks like I'm back in the present.
Please don't take away my land!
Farming isn't profitable at all. I want to build a casino.
But if you take my land away, who will feed the people in Taiwan?
Do I care?
Calm down, guys. Calm down, guys. What are you arguing about?
I need
He's
to
trying to
make
take away
money.
my land!
Oh, whoa, chill. I've got a way to solve your problem. It's called vertical farming.
Oh.
Yeah.
What? What is it?
Vertical farming.
You mean farms and buildings?
Yeah.
Wow, sounds great. Let's do
Oh,
this.
come on. A farm in the air, no one will buy it. Vladimir, come here and tell them that this is an absurd plan.
I think it's a good idea. It's an amazing plan.
What?
Then what are we waiting for? With his help, we can absolutely do this. Let's go for it.
I can't believe this. I don't care whether those farms are vertical, horizontal, or diagonal. This will not work. And Vladimir, you're fired.
Actually, it's weird. I'm doing research on vertical farming. I'm glad that you brought it
Oh,
up.
great. Oh, we need your help. Wait. I've got a grapeseed in my pocket. Let's plan it
Let's
out.
do this.
And we shall reap the fruit of vertical farming in 2050.
Thank you.
Food is important to human life. Humans rely on food to survive. Recently, food safety and diseases are the main reason why Taiwan is affected, especially protein and starch.
Starch is a really important ingredient and substance to make flour, which is further used to make noodles, all sorts of noodles. And the pearl we drink from pearl milk tea, and even grass herbal jelly. Yeah. These food are all really delicious and can be seen every day in life, and is the food that all Taiwanese people love to eat. However, recently people have discovered that the starch is poisonous, and if people consume too much of the starch, they will have to go for a kidney dialysis, which has become a major problem.
Nowadays that we're living, meat has become a very important food in human life. However, this has changed since the human fluid can be found in human body. For example, people when it was found. This had become an international issue after Chinese government had reported. It makes the people in the world right now have considered very hard to concern, very hard to ensure the food safety that we're living in today.
In conclusion, for the two topics about food safety that they have discussed, which is the stag poison food and the disease of animals like H7 and 9, they all affect humans' health directly. If we eat the wrong food, we will have a chance to get disease and even like kidney disease, and it will make us to death or so. Food effect on humans' health. Indeed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, very good.
And the countries cannot catch up with the improvement of techniques will be left out. And Taiwan have the ability to catch on with a high technology ability, and without much resources, we can still develop lots of high techniques products to the world.
And one of the most major technologies that Taiwan has the fame in the world is the fruit and the plants technology. Taiwanese are especially really expert at plant genetic modified technology, such as fruits. In Taiwan, there's a lot of scientists who went to China and went to Hainan to help them into the plant research, the fruit research. Which is also another reason of why Hainan, the fruit are so famous in China. And also the technology of orchid development. Taiwanese orchid is well known all over the world, and the orchid even was embraced by the Queen of England. And as you can see, Taiwan's orchid, they have developed the technology of genetically modified orchid can have over 100 flowers in one single plant, which is very amazing for Taiwan as a small country to produce such a wonderful product.
There are currently about 200 countries in this world, and Taiwan stands out from those countries. Taiwan has very good technology, for example, HTC. We stand out from it because of highly technology. A good company requires many technology, the people's ability to work, and other things else. So Taiwan has many kinds of technology, and for example, HTC stands out from it. In the entire world, there are many HTCs selling currently now, and for example, HTC One stands out from it, and it ranks as the 7th in the entire world, and this is very remarkable, and it promotes Taiwan to the entire world, and it shows that we have a good ability.
Not only the technology to change the basic needs of life, but also the techniques to compete with the world. Taiwan have the technology to keep the ability to compete with the world and let it to have a seat in the world.
Yes, very good. Yeah. And Maggie, I think you have a little bit of problem with the adverbs. You will say highly technology.
Oh, I know.
What is it? Highly technology? High tech, okay. And something like currently now. I think it's tiny little bits and pieces of English, like adverbs. Adverbs are not that, or like it's the tricky part. Okay, still, wonderful job on HTC, right? And also for Ariel, I think you two did a very good job. You can come up with very concrete examples. I think you also did provide us with a statistic. right? 200 countries. You only had 10 minutes or so preparing for the speech, and it's amazing. Thank you for your dedication.
I really liked your use of props and also your use of examples. I think it really did help. Like you mentioned companies like HTC, you weren't just talking generally, you gave us clear examples of what you were talking about as well, so that helped to focus us on what you were talking about. I'm going to take an example that Ms. Chu said in the previous one as well about sort of more gestures. I think, you know, it's good to speak, but hands behind your back the whole time. Sometimes it's good to show gestures to sort of emphasize things, especially, right? So if you have something, a big point you want to make, if you use your hands, it really helps to make me pay attention to what you're going to be saying. There was a few sort of grammatical errors I noticed with, well, as well as adverbs, but I think sort of subject-verb agreement, there were some issues with that as well. I picked up a few times, you know. But apart from that, I thought it was a really influential sort of a speech. You guys did well for only having 3 people, so I thought you did a good job that way, and you covered it quite well.
Wonderful job.
Yep.
Do you understand what's agreement?
Subject-verb agreement?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that, yes.
He are my friend. Wonderful language. Okay.
But that's also a little bit hard. I mean, if you're thinking on the spot, you know, it's you know, even we make mistakes sometimes as well. So, yeah, it's just something that you'll pick up more naturally. And I guess if you're writing, it's much easier to think about those sorts of things. But that was the only sort of mistake I sort of picked up during the whole thing.
The content was wonderful. I wanted to give everybody 100 for almost every category. I did see more eye contact from this group, so good job.
Yeah.
Ariel was a little nervous, right? Speaking a little bit fast. And Ina was, oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Maggie.
I'm so sorry, I was looking at the wrong sheet. Maggie was, had her hand in the back, but then halfway through the speech, she started having a lot more gestures, so that was good.
That's good. And the most important point is that you did sell Taiwan to the world, right? Taiwan is good because we have this orchid, we have this guava, we have this HCC, and Taiwan is the best. Okay? This is called diplomatic work. Thank you very much.